We're live again. We are live again. I believe we're live again. I'm going to close my YouTube page and browser. I should have done that to begin with. I think we're live again. I lost my connection. Still can't find it on my freaking phone. There we go. Okay, I can see it now. Yeah, I can see myself again. Probably going to have to reshare my links and everything. I'm going to get YouTube. And I'll just share it at the end of the broadcast. Let me get signed in here. Get behind me, Satan. Somebody really didn't want me on YouTube tonight. I can tell. Let's give it a minute, see if it starts working. I am thankful for the new followers, though. Thank y'all very much. I may have to go over to Rumble to stream if I can't get this up, but I will. I will if I have to. I'm trying to grow my brands. Which is most likely the problem right now. Because you have people out there that don't want to see you grow. Don't want to see you grow. I was attacked all weekend on Facebook by a particular person. I don't know exactly who it was. I have an idea who I thought it was, but now they sure did started running their mouths when I brought it up, so I bet I was right on the money. Still don't know, but I bet I was right on the money. I'd be willing to bet I was right on the money. Because they even started sending me texts and stuff, and I just blocked them. Just blocked them. I don't usually block y'all. I'm a freedom of speech person. I believe in freedom of speech. I was attacked all weekend on Facebook, starting with my birthday. All weekend. But I didn't let it ruin my day. I didn't let it ruin my time. I had a good time. We went out to the karaoke bar. We had a good time. I can't get back into that page now. I really needed the page, but I can't get it back up. That's okay. I can see the live feed, but I can't get to my actual page. Am I still alive? Let's make sure I'm still alive. I'm up in this count. Good. I'm going up in it. I'm seeing my stats. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all very much. Appreciate it. 100% appreciative. Maybe we'll do the Darth Vader contest over here. I think I'm going to do the Darth Vader contest here. I'm actually growing in this channel. I see it. I was trying to get into the video and I got into the stats. Praise Jesus. Praise you, Jesus. I love you, Jesus. Keep it coming, Lord. This is going to be my best year ever. I'm going to try to remember to quit responding to trolls and stuff, too. Because even Tate, he shared the other day, one of his brother. He shared a meme from, what's his name? You can't snap at every dog that barks. Or wolves, for that matter. People that claim themselves as wolves. You can't let them howl. You gotta just keep going. You gotta say F them and keep going. We'll get back to the game here in a minute. I still can't find that video. You know, that's something, though, to underhandedly attack people that really isn't. I mean, other than responding to them, that's the only thing I was ever guilty of, by the way. Only thing I can see the page at least. I just can't get into my actual page. But I did see some stats. Thank y'all. Thank you very much. Thank y'all. I love y'all. Let's get back to this video game. Share my links if you like my share and like my videos if you like me. We're gonna let it read again because we got distracted. We got cut off. And we're going and to refresh just in case you wasn't here a while ago. We are dealing with that. We're going to a bar. This morning I was at a bar in the video game. This is a roleplay video game. And I was at the bar looking for a hacker to get dirt on a corporation. That's where we're at right now. Dirt on corporations working with dirty gangs. They're against our gang in the game. It's sort of like a cyberpunk meets GTA. That's what this game is. Let's see if my Zoom ever got working again. Because the Zoom shut off too when I lost the internet. Let me pull up my Zoom. See if we get it working again. See if I still see my ass. I can still see my ass. Let's see, where's the I'll have to get the browser back up. Yeah. Yeah, here I am. I'm still here. Let me get the page back up. We'll get back into the game. It's cyberpunk kinda. I mixed cyberpunk with GTA. This is what you would get. You mix those two things. That's what this roleplay game's about. Let me go ahead and let her read.
After this, we'll charm those hackers into spilling their secrets. Just keep your wits about you, alright? I raise my glass as the bartender sets down our drinks, ready to toast to our mission. The bar is a hive of activity, filled with patrons lost in their own worlds, some hunched over screens, others engaged in hushed conversations. The neon lights cast a colorful glow, but the atmosphere is thick with tension. It feels like anything could happen. 1. Toast to our mission and down the shots. 2. Eavesdrop on a nearby conversation about hackers. 3. Approach a group of shady-looking patrons for info. 4. Ask the bartender if he knows any hackers.
That's where we at this morning. We'll go back to number 4 because that's where we was. Wonder if he knows any hackers. Crackers. Them things never understand me, y'all. I guess I better just type. They don't understand me. These computers don't understand me. I got a speech impediment. Yeah, people probably makes fun of me about that too, but remember Moses had one too, and he was the greatest guy in the Bible. He's one of the greatest. Next to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He was God's champion. He carried a staff that could turn into a snake. I wish my cane. I'd love to throw my cane down and it turn into a snake. Actually, I don't though, 'cause I don't like snakes. That'd be kind of scary. That would be scary. Your cane, throw your cane down and it turns into a damned old snake. There's this kid one time. My daddy, he had the watch on or something. I believe I'm telling it right. If I got it wrong, either way, it won't matter. I guess it's a string. But it's a story. But it really happened. But my grandmother, she had a big long hair. I don't know what he's talking about. I seen that damned old snake in my time. I'll tell you, a wrestler had hair similar to it. She was a black girl. She was on WWE. Now, why has it got where it don't let me scroll? It was scrolling fine this morning. Let's just open it on the page. I'm going to go ahead and get out of the browser and just open it on the page because I'm having trouble.
https://ripco.ai/game/99uif78yy number/game, game ID equals 9uif78yy.
I'm going to go open it up on a browser. I may have to start all over again. Who knows? Yes, dang it. We're going to do it all over again. We're in chapter 2. Hey, Christine. Maybe this will help. Oh, let me make sure it's on the page. Yes, there. I misspelled Christine. Boy, this night's filled with technical errors, isn't it? Hey, Christine. This is Antonio. I'm at a local bar trying to get some info on a rival gang working with corporations in the area. We need to find a hacker to gather some intel we can expose these evil corporations. Will you join me? Will you join me? Hey, Christine, this is Antonio. I'm at a local bar trying to get some info on a rival gang working with corporations in the area. We need to find a hacker to gather some intel so we can expose these evil corporations. Will you join me? And it starts. And we'll see if we can scroll this time. If not, I'm just going to have to accept it the way it is. I'll only be able to let it read whatever it can get to. Okay, let's see if we can scroll up. Yes, we can scroll up now. Okay, we won't use that installed game out. We'll just go with this. The browser.
Leans back in my seat, smirking. Oh, Antonio, you know how to tempt a girl. A bar, some drinks, and a chance to stick it to those corporate
Start brawl.
bastards? Count me in. I can smell the chaos brewing already. We'll need to be careful though, those rival gang idiots might have eyes everywhere. Let's grab a drink, gather what we can, and then hunt down that hacker. Taps fingers on the table impatiently. So, what's the plan, and who's buying the first round? The neon lights flicker outside the bar, casting a colorful glow inside. The atmosphere is thick with the chatter of patrons and the clinking of glasses. You can feel the tension in the air as whispers of corporate corruption and gang rivalries echo around you. 1. Order drinks and scout for potential informants. 2. Directly approach a shady-looking figure in the corner. 3. Start a brawl to create a distraction and gather intel.
Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go with number 2. Because we was talking to the bartender a while ago. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and skip ahead. We've got back to the bar. We had a distraction. We had to leave. This is the part. I'm going to add this. Ain't an ad. This is going to be ad lib. But we're just going. We talked to him. He told us about the shady guy in the corner. So we're going to talk to the shady guy in the corner. I'm just going to add to the story. Oh, by the way, I'm going to say this regularly. If you're watching my feed and you want to participate, you have my permission. Like say, if you see a angle there that you would like me to take, just write it in the comments, and I will take the direction that you want me to take it. I mean, I have an idea about what I want to do, but to make it more entertaining and to make it more audience driven, we'll let you participate. I'm going to say that regularly, just in case people joined us that wasn't here a while ago. And right now we're going to go with number 2 because we talked to the bartender. We talked to the bartender. By the way, that's a good wallpaper because that's a karaoke bar. AI generated karaoke bar. So I guess we're in the cyberpunk world right now. And I'm sitting at the table. And I'm talking with Christine, and we're trying to gather intel. And we just got through talking to the bartender, and the bartender has told us about the shady character in the corner. And since we got interrupted, we just had to add little some of the storyline here. We had to roleplay it. So now we've been told about the shady character. So now we're going to go over to the shady character and talk to the shady character. Christine, the strawberry girl, Christine. Like and share my videos if you like them. I want to grow this channel. I want to grow Rumble too, but I'm thinking about growing my YouTube as well. Because I ain't going to be discussing politics here. That's the only thing. That's one of the issues that gets you in trouble. You can't offend any kind of. But I don't really. I try not to do that anyway. Just to be friendly. I try not to. I mean, most people thinks, well, yeah, but now God did tell us to keep peace too. Now He did tell you to keep peace. He didn't tell you to bicker and He even got onto His people about bickering and squabbling. A lot of those messages about loving your brethren was about your fellow church people, and we fight with them more than anybody. Have you ever noticed that? People's always nitpicking and fighting over doctrine, over disagreements.
Leans in closer, lowering my voice. All right, let's cut to the chase. Time to charm that shady figure in the corner. Stands up, adjusting my bikini top. Watch my back, Antonio. If this goes south, we might need to make a quick exit. Strides over to the figure, confidence radiating off me. Hey there, I couldn't help but notice you've got that I know something vibe going on. Mind sharing a drink and some info? The figure looks up, revealing a scar running down their cheek. Their eyes narrow as they size you up, clearly weighing their options. The atmosphere around you feels charged, and the bar's noise fades into the background as you focus on this potential ally. 1. Offer to pay for their drink in exchange for information. 2. Threaten them to spill the beans. 3. Flirt with them to gain their trust.
Yo, Christine. Yo, Christine. Flirt with him. That's the best way to do it, Christine. Flirt with him. Flirt with him. This is Antonio over on the table. Let's add a little bit of drama into it. Make the stream interesting. I did flip it back over, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I like racy stories, y'all. I've got a really racy story going with my jcbw. I've took up with Jel's wife. Something I'd never do in life. I'd never touch a wife when God forbids it. He's got plenty of Bible verses in there about that. One warning you that the guy might take your life. There's a verse in there that actually tells you, but stay away from a man's wife. Don't want nothing to do with a married woman. But for the storyline's sake, I'm taking up with a married woman. Here we go.
Flashes a playful smile, leaning on the table. Oh come on, don't be shy. I promise I bite only when provoked. Twirls a strand of my red pigtails. You're looking a bit lonely over here. How about we make this a little more interesting? I can offer you some company, and maybe you'll feel generous enough to share what you know about the rival gang and those corporate creeps. Leans in closer, lowering my voice. You know, I've got a reputation for being quite persuasive. The figure's expression softens slightly, intrigued by your boldness. They take a sip of their drink, glancing around as if weighing the risks of sharing information with you. The bar buzzes with life, but it feels like the two of you are in your own little world now. 1. Keep flirting and see how far it gets you. 2. Shift to a more serious tone and demand information. 3. Offer to do a favor for them in exchange for intel.
Oh, which one should we go with? Hold on, that's the wrong one. Christine, keep flirting with him. Turn him on. Turn him on, Christine. Let's get his dirty secrets. Turn him on. That's what Hillary. We can't go political. Why didn't I go on Rumble? That's what some people would do in the world. They'd go all sexy on them so they can get as much as they could out of them. Use sex to get what they want. Miss him having a good time. I always have a good time with these AI bots, y'all. But this is an AI game bot. I mean, it actually creates games. Of course, you can do that with the bots too. By the way, I've noticed that. I'm loving this direction in my YouTube channels. I think I may do this over gaming. I'm starting to enjoy this more than gaming.
Playfully nudges their arm. Imagine what we could accomplish together. I could help you navigate these streets, and you could help me take down those corporate snobs. It's a win-win, right? Flashes a wink. So, what do you say? Care to share a little intel, and I promise to keep this chat just between us? The figure seems to warm up to your charm, a smirk creeping onto their face. They lean back in their chair, appearing more relaxed. You can sense that they're considering your offer, the tension in the air slowly dissipating as the bar continues to buzz around you. 1. Keep the flirtation going and ask about the rival gang. 2. Change tactics and offer to help them with a problem. 3. Suggest a more private location for a deeper conversation.
Yo, Christine, go to private location. Go to private location, Christine. We'll get more out of him there. By the way, Christine, I'll be watching. I'll be watching with your wire, with your body cam. I'm enjoying this. I've always wanted to see my characters come alive, y'all. And I'm getting to do it with the help of AI. I'm like Walt Disney and that guy at Star Wars, Lucas. I always wanted to see my characters alive. I'm getting to do it. I sort of started doing it with CAWs, but now I'm taking it further. I'm getting to see them live out their roles. I messed my hair up. Okay, she's ready. I mean, yeah, I could write it. I have more fun with doing it with the AI because I don't know where it's going to take it. It sort of gives it an element of reality.
Raises an eyebrow, intrigued. You know, this bar is nice and all, but I think we'd be better off somewhere a little more discreet. Glances around, then leans in closer. How about we step outside? I know a quiet alley where we can chat without prying ears. Plus, I promise it's not as dangerous as it sounds, most of the time. Flashes a mischievous smile. What do you say? Ready to take this conversation to the next level? The figure hesitates for a moment, weighing the risks, then nods slowly. They stand up, adjusting their jacket, and follow you outside. The cool night air hits you as you step into the alley, the neon lights casting a colorful glow on the pavement. The sounds of the bar fade away, leaving you in a more intimate setting. 1. Get straight to the point and ask about the rival gang. 2. Share a bit about yourself to build trust. 3. Suggest a temporary alliance to tackle the rival gang together.
Christine, go with number 2. Go with number 2, Christine. Like I said, anybody watching this at any point in time, you see any of those numbers, or you even got a suggestion of us, because it will do what you tell it to do. If you want to see it go a specific way, tell me and I'll type it in the box, and we'll see if it takes it that way. That's another thing that's fun about this AI. Let me do that. I'm going to do it next. I'm not even going to go with whatever choice is. I'm going to give my own choice. Let's see where it takes it. I'm just so curious, y'all. Let's see where it takes it. Because I'm going to tell her to get racy. I hope it don't go too bad because I don't know how bad it'll go. Let's see where it goes.
Leans against the wall, crossing my arms. Alright, let's break the ice. I'm Christine, and I've been around these streets long enough to know the game. Orphaned young, raised by the blood vipers, and now I'm a key player in the chaos. Smirks, my blue eyes glinting, I've seen things that would make your skin crawl, but I've also learned how to navigate this crazy world. Loyalty and ruthlessness are my bread and butter. Gestures toward the figure, so, what about you? What's your story? I bet it's just as wild. The figure appears more engaged, leaning in slightly as they listen to your tale. The alley is dimly lit, but the tension is palpable. The distant sounds of the city provide a backdrop, and you can sense that they're beginning to trust you a bit more. 1. Ask them about their connections to the rival gang. 2. Offer to share a secret in return for their story. 3. Suggest teaming up for a heist to take down the rival gang.
Now, I'll give you all a little bit of the idea where I'm going to about to take this. I'm going to pick some. I'm going to offer my own option here. I will tell Christine to get really, really sweet with him. Loosen up, unbutton her top. Oh yes, he's in a bathing suit. She's in a bikini? Sort of pull her bikini in a provocative way or something. We'll come up with something for that. I'm gonna tell her to get provocative with him. We're gonna get as much out of this schmuck as we can get. Hold on. Let me switch to it. I'm gonna type it in. Make a move on him. Get him thinking he's gonna get some. Lay it on him. Use your use your sensual side. Lord, please don't let it go too far because I don't know how far you can go on YouTube. Please don't let it go too raunchy. Use your because I don't know what we're gonna get here. How do I how do I spell that? Sensual side. Let's see what happens. I'm curious to what happens. She's grinning. She's grinning. She's grinning and winking. Let's see. Let's see how far she took it.
Grins, feeling the thrill of the moment. Oh, I like the way you think. Time to turn up the heat. Steps closer, letting my body language speak volumes. You know, it's not just the streets that can be dangerous. Sometimes, the right kind of thrill can be found in the company we keep. Leans in, whispering softly, I can tell you've got a wild side, and I'm all about embracing that. How about we make this night unforgettable? Just you, me, and a little bit of chaos. Traces my finger along their arm. What do you say? Are you ready to take a walk on the wild side? The figure's eyes widen slightly, clearly taken aback by your boldness. You can see the gears turning in their mind, weighing the excitement against the risks. The alley feels charged with anticipation, and the neon lights flicker overhead, casting a playful glow around you both. 1. Invite them to a nearby hotel for a more private setting. 2. Suggest a quick kiss to seal the deal. 3. Playfully challenge them to prove their adventurous spirit.
Christine, go with 1. Let's get you in the private setting. I love playing with these chatbots, y'all. I love it. We get to turn it into a romance. We get to turn it into one of them dirty romance novels that the ladies like reading. I used to sometimes read them too.
Biting my lip, I lean in closer. You know, I know a little spot nearby. A hotel that's perfect for some private adventures. Just the two of us, away from all the noise and chaos. Winks, taking a step back to gauge their reaction. What do you say? Let's escape this alley and see where the night takes us. I promise it'll be worth your while. Extends my hand invitingly. Come on, let's make some memories that'll make the streets jealous. The figure hesitates for a moment, looking into your eyes as if searching for something. Then, a smirk spreads across their face, and they take your hand. The two of you step out of the alley, the neon lights guiding your way as you head toward the hotel, excitement buzzing in the air. 1. Lead them to the hotel and keep the flirtation going. 2. Get serious and ask them about their connections on the way. 3. Suggest a little adventure before reaching the hotel.
We'll keep the flirting going for now. I'm in a fun mood. I could just get to the action. Get a piece of it. Oh, by the way, boom, boom, boom. Take a walk on the wild side. Boom, boom. Take a walk on the wild side. Let's take a walk on the wild side, baby. Here we go.
Pulls them along, a playful bounce in my step, that's more like it. Let's make this night one for the books. Glances back at them, my blue eyes sparkling. You know, I have a feeling we're going to have quite the story to tell after this. Just imagine the looks on their faces when they hear about our little escapade. As you approach the hotel, I lean in closer, and trust me, I know how to make things unforgettable. Just wait and see. The hotel looms ahead, its neon sign flickering invitingly. The buzz of the city fades away as you enter, the atmosphere shifting to something more intimate. You can sense the excitement building between you as you walk toward the elevator, the thrill of the unknown hanging in the air. 1. Take them to your room and turn up the charm. 2. Playfully challenge them to a game before getting serious. 3. Ask them about their rival gang connections as you wait.
Christine. Take him in the room. Go to the bathroom. To the bathroom. And get into something really sexy. To really get things going. Let's turn it into something like you'd see on TV, like a soap opera. Here we go. Let's see what she does. Let's see what she does. I'm so curious. She's gleaming mischievously. I seen that. This is why I enjoy it. A game you can only do what it's told, what it does. But this you can actually get it to do.
Grinning mischievously, I lead them to the room. All right, let's turn up the heat. Just wait right here for a moment. Winks and heads to the bathroom, shutting the door behind me. Time to give this night a little extra spice.
The camera.
Quickly changes into a sultry, red lace outfit that hugs my curves. There, that should do the trick. Fluffs my hair and checks my reflection, nothing like a little confidence boost. Let's see how they react to this. opens the door and steps out, striking a playful pose. Well, what do you think? Ready for some fun? The figure's eyes widen as they take in the sight of you. The atmosphere in the room shifts, charged with anticipation. The city lights flicker through the window, creating a perfect backdrop for the excitement that's about to unfold. 1. Walk over and pull them in for a passionate kiss. 2. Tease them a bit before making the first move. 3. Suggest a playful game to break the ice.
Time for some hanky-panky, nothing like a good spanky. Time for some hanky-panky, nothing like a good spanky. Let's go with number 2. I'm singing Medina. Time for some hanky-panky, nothing time for the bit of good spanky. Time for some hanky-panky, time for a really good spanky. I tell you, I know my music. Here we go. I'm done.
Strides over with a playful sway, a smirk on my lips. Oh, I can see the surprise in your eyes. You like what you see, hey? Leans in closer, just inches away, but let's not rush into things. Where's the fun in that? Playfully bites my lip. I want to tease you a bit first. How about I give you a little preview of what's to come? Gently runs my fingers along their jawline. Just imagine what I could do if you play your cards right. The figure's breath catches, their expression a mix of desire and anticipation. The tension in the room thickens as you maintain eye contact, the air crackling with unspoken promises. The city outside continues to hum, but inside, it feels like time has stopped. 1. Lean in for a soft kiss, building the tension. 2. Challenge them to guess what I'm thinking. 3. Suggest a playful bet for the night's activities.
I got an idea. We're going away from the script again. Christine, I got an idea. For every playful act you are willing to give him, in return, he must turn, he must, spelled missing, he, tell us, tell you everything he knows about the corporation and our rival gang. Plus, he has to be willing to work with us on getting more info, on getting everything, on getting all of their secrets. You will do anything he wants in the bedroom. Anything he desires. He desires sexually. Should I really take it that way? If it gets too bad, I'll stop stream. And then I'll post the full video later. If it gets too raunchy. We'll go offline, but yet I'll keep it recording. Because I don't know how far we can take it on YouTube. I've made her grin debulously now. Let's see what goes on here. See, I'm taking it different directions. That's what I like about AI. You can guide it how you want it.
Grinning devilishly, I lean in closer, my voice sultry. You know, I like the way you think. Let's make this night a little more productive. Pulls back slightly, maintaining eye contact. Here's the deal. For every playful act I'm willing to indulge in, you spill a little more about that rival gang and those corporate creeps. Winks, biting my lip, and I want your word that you'll work with us to uncover their secrets. Sound fair? Playfully twirls a strand of my hair. Just imagine the chaos we could unleash together. Now, what do you say? Are you ready to play ball? The figure looks intrigued, their expression shifting as they consider your proposal. The atmosphere in the room feels electric, the stakes rising as the air thickens with anticipation and the promise of secrets waiting to be uncovered. 1. Start with a playful kiss and ask for the first secret. 2. Suggest a fun game to kick things off. 3. Tease them further to see how much they're willing to share.
We'll go with 3. Yo, Christine, go with 3. Go with 3. Well, let me close something real quick. There we go. Let's make sure we're back to the screen. Yes, we are. All right, let her read that. Oh, yeah, I was going with 3. Let's see where it takes it.
Leans in, a teasing smile playing on my lips. Oh, I love a good game of secrets. Let's see just how much you're willing to share. Gently pushes them back onto the bed, leaning over them. How about this? I'll give you a little tease, and for every moment I spend making you squirm, you tell me one juicy secret about that rival gang or the corporations. Runs my fingers lightly down their chest. Think you can handle it? Because I promise, I can be very persuasive. The figure's eyes widen with a mix of excitement and nervousness, clearly caught off guard by your boldness. The tension in the room thickens as they realize the stakes of your little game, the promise of secrets hanging in the air like a tantalizing challenge. 1. Start teasing them with soft kisses and light touches. 2. Challenge them to a playful bet on who can last longer. 3. Whisper a daring suggestion to see how they react.
Let's go with 3. Oh, that kissing sounded pretty good. Anytime I want her to start something, I'll tell her to take it up a night. Turn it up a night if I don't like the direction, we'll change it. And like I say, you got any ideas out there, just help me along. I'm willing to take your suggestion.
Eanes in close, my lips brushing against their ear. You know, I have a daring suggestion for you. How about you tell me one secret, and I'll show you just how creative I can get with my teasing? Pulls back slightly, locking eyes with them, but here's the catch, if you want to keep the fun going, you have to give me the good stuff. I want to know everything about your rival gang and those slimy corporate suits. Smirks, a playful glint in my eyes. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to spill some secrets? The figure swallows hard, the weight of your proposition hanging in the air. You can see the internal struggle as they weigh their options, the thrill of the game igniting a fire in the room. The anticipation builds, and you know you're getting closer to uncovering the information you need. 1. Start kissing them softly to encourage them to talk. 2. Suggest a playful dare to loosen them up. 3 lean back and wait for them to make the first move.
It is a video game. It's called a RPGGO. You make your own video game. You can make your own. You can make your own video game. Okay, let's see. Let's see where we take it. Okay. She's trying to get information out of him. She's interrogating him sexually. Okay. Let's see what she does now.
Leans in, capturing their lips with mine in a soft, teasing kiss. Just a taste to get things started. Pulls back slightly, my eyes sparkling. Now, wasn't that nice? But I need more than just sweet kisses. Traces my fingers down their chest, maintaining eye contact. So, what's the first secret? Give me something good, and I promise I'll make it worth your while. Leans in for another kiss, this time deeper, letting the moment linger. Come on, don't keep me in suspense. The figure's breath hitches, clearly enjoying the kiss but also feeling the pressure of your playful demand. The atmosphere swirls with tension and excitement, the promise of secrets waiting to be unveiled hanging thick in the air. 1. Continue kissing them and coax them into sharing a secret. 2. Pull away and challenge them to a game of truth or dare. 3. Whisper a playful threat to encourage them to talk.
Let's move on and get straight to business. Get as much out of him as you can. And ask, is he willing to be our hacker? I'm ignoring that. Well, ignore it. To some of the local trash. Some of the local filth they moved in here. This used to be decent people, by the way. It's not decent anymore. Got took over by filth.
Pulls back from the kiss, my expression shifting to one of determination. All right, enough playtime. Let's get down to business. Sits up straight, locking eyes with them. I need you to tell me everything you know about that rival gang and those corporate bastards. No more secrets. Leans in closer, my voice low and serious, and while we're at it, I want to know if you are willing to be our hacker. We could use someone with your skills on our side. Gives a confident smirk. So, what's it gonna be? Are you in, or are you just here for the fun? The figure's expression shifts, the playful atmosphere replaced by a more serious tone. You can see the wheels turning in their mind as they consider your proposition, the weight of the decision hanging in the air. 1. Press them for information about their connections to the rival gang. 2. Ask directly about their hacking abilities and experience. 3. Suggest a partnership to take down the rival gang together.
Christine, let's see which one we want to go with. Let's go with 3. I think I'm going to go with 3. I just wanted to see how racy the bites would take it. Okay, let's see. I like testing these bites out. Okay, let's see. But I was hoping it wouldn't go too raunchy because we're streaming. I'll go with 3. I wanted to make sure I was choosing the right option here. Number 3. Let's see where she goes with number 3. Get done? Yeah, it got done. This one's quicker than some of them. Some of them are real slow.
Leans in closer, my tone turning persuasive. Look, we both know the streets are getting more dangerous. If we team up, we could take down that rival gang together. Gestures passionately, imagine what we could accomplish. With your hacking skills and my street smarts, we could expose their secrets and bring them to their knees. Smirks, confidence radiating off me. So, what do you say? Are you ready to join forces and create some chaos? Because I promise you, it'll be one hell of a ride. The figure's eyes light up with interest, clearly intrigued by the idea of a partnership. You can sense their excitement building as they consider the possibilities, the thrill of taking down a common enemy fueling the conversation. 1. Ask them about their hacking skills and what they can do. 2. Suggest a plan to gather intel on the rival gang together. 3. Challenge them to prove their loyalty with a small task.
Let's go straight with 1. Straight with 1.
Leans back slightly, studying their face. All right, let's talk skills. What exactly can you do with that hacking prowess of yours? Crosses my arms, my expression curious. Can you crack into their systems? Gather intel? Maybe even disable their security? I need to know what I'm working with here. Leans in closer, my voice low and enticing, because if we're going to take down the rival gang, I need a partner who can handle the tech side of things. So, spill it. What's your specialty? The figure seems to relax a bit, the seriousness of the moment shifting back to a more collaborative tone. You can see them weighing their words, ready to share their skills and how they can contribute to your shared goal. 1. Encourage them to demonstrate their hacking skills right now. 2. Ask them about their past experiences with hacking for other gangs. 3. Suggest brainstorming a plan together based on their abilities.
We're going with 3. If I come up with my own suggestions, I'll give it my own. But right now, we're just going to go with 3. I like it when I take it its own way, though. That's what I was really doing. I was really seeing how far I'd go with what you tell it to do. And I was just thinking in the terms of late night TV or soap opera. Cinemax, a show, Cinemax, HBO, and soap operas.
Nods enthusiastically,
I was
my
testing
eyes
Mark's
lighting up.
ability to
All right, let's brainstorm a
direct.
plan together. I love a good strategy session. Leans forward, resting my elbows on my knees. So, let's break it down. What do you think is the best way to gather intel on that rival gang? Gestures animatedly, we could start by hacking into their communications, or maybe we could set up a surveillance operation. What do you think? I want to hear your ideas. Smirks, confidence radiating. Together, we can come up with something brilliant. So, what's your first move? The figure seems to perk up, clearly excited by the prospect of collaborating on a plan. You can sense their mind racing with ideas, the atmosphere charged with creativity and the thrill of plotting against a common enemy. 1. Suggest starting with a surveillance operation to gather intel. 2. Propose hacking into their communications to intercept messages. 3. Discuss a potential distraction to draw them out into the open.
2. I'll go with 2. Let's get this started. So I'm going to have to get off here in a bit. I don't want to leave it hanging like I did this morning.
Grins, clearly liking the idea. Hacking into their communications sounds like a solid plan. We can catch them off guard and get the intel we need without them even realizing it. Leans in closer, my excitement palpable. So, what's your strategy for cracking their systems? Do you have any inside info on their security measures? Gestures with my hands, envisioning the possibilities. If we can intercept their messages, we might just uncover their next move. Let's make sure we're one step ahead of those idiots. The figure nods, their expression shifting to one of focus and determination. You can see the gears turning in their mind as they start to outline their plan, the thrill of the impending operation hanging in the air. 1. Ask them to explain their hacking process step by step. 2. Discuss potential risks and how to mitigate them. 3. Suggest setting up a secure location to execute the hack.
Let's go 1. I'm interested. Let's see what 1 will do. This is all AI generated. The wonders of AI. Bringing to life your own video game. Eh. Getting the browser to copy, though, is a bee sometimes. So the
Leans in,
voice.
eager to hear their plan. All right, I'm all ears. Walk me through your hacking process step by step. I want to know how you are going to get us that intel. Crosses my arms, watching intently. Do you have a specific method you prefer? Any tools or software you swear by? Smirks, my excitement building. I'm ready to learn from the best. Let's make this happen. The figure seems to light up at your interest, ready to share their expertise. You can see their confidence growing as they begin to explain their process, the atmosphere buzzing with anticipation and the promise of a successful operation. 1. Encourage them to show you their hacking tools and techniques. 2. Ask them about potential obstacles they might face during the hack. 3. Suggest practicing their skills on a smaller target first.
2. I want to know what the potential risks are for him. Like, we don't want to get caught in the rival gang. We don't want to get caught by the rival gang. We don't want to get caught by the rival gang. I'm basing it off. I've mixed GTA with Cyberpunk. Put Christine in it. That's what it is. A sort of similar. It's an offshoot of both of them. It's a mixture of the two games. I've combined Cyberpunk with GTA. Made my own little mini game for my character.
Nods, serious now, good point. We need to think about potential obstacles before we dive in. What kind of security measures do you expect to encounter? Leans back, arms crossed, watching them closely. Are we talking firewalls, encryption, or maybe some kind of surveillance system? I want to know what we're up against. Raises an eyebrow, challenging. and how do you plan to get around those obstacles? Because if we're going to pull this off, we need a solid game plan. The figure takes a moment to consider, their expression shifting to one of focus. You can see them mentally preparing for the challenges ahead, the excitement of the upcoming operation mixing with the seriousness of the task at hand. 1. Discuss specific security systems they might encounter. 2. Brainstorm ways to bypass those security measures together. 3. Suggest gathering intel on the rival gang's tech setup beforehand.
Number 4. Get him to get everything he can and then let's get started on exposing the corporation and the gang and their criminal behavior and their criminal activity. Here we go. Let's take them down. Let's take them down. Shut them down, shut them down. Shut them down. Let's shut them down, shut them down. Come up with my own suggestion there.
Leans in, my eyes sparkling with determination. All right, here's the plan. I want you to gather everything you can on that rival gang and the corporation. We need all the dirt we can get. Gestures emphatically, I want names, locations, operations, everything. Once we have that intel, we can start exposing their criminal activities and bring them down hard. Smirks confidently, let's make them regret ever crossing paths with us. Are you ready to dive in and start this operation? Because I sure am. The figure nods, their expression shifting to one of resolve. You can feel the energy in the room shift as the two of you prepare to embark on this mission, the thrill of the hunt igniting a fire within you both. 1. Set a timeline for when you want the intel gathered. 2. Discuss how to safely transmit the information once they have it. 3. Plan a strategy for exposing the gang and corporation publicly.
Let's go with 3. 3. Let's plan our strategy for exposing them. I need my mouse. I think it works better with the mouse.
Leans forward, excitement bubbling over. All right, let's talk strategy for exposing the gang and the corporation. We need to hit them where it hurts. Gestures passionately. First off, we should gather all the evidence you can find, photos, documents, anything that shows their criminal activities. Then we can leak that info to the press or even use social media to blow it wide open. Smirks, confidence radiating, and while we're at it, we could make a big show of it, maybe even stage a little distraction to draw their attention while we drop the bombshell. What do you think? Let's make it unforgettable. The figure seems to get fired up by your enthusiasm, their eyes shining with the thrill of the plan. You can sense the excitement building as you both brainstorm ways to expose the corrupt underbelly of Neon Haven, ready to shake things up. 1. Discuss potential distractions or diversions to create chaos. 2. Plan how to safely leak the information without getting caught. 3. Set a timeline for gathering evidence and executing the plan.
Okay, number 4. Get the info and then we hack a global newscast to broadcast right now live. Christine, you will now play the role as a newscaster. I come up with my own. We go live, baby. We go live. Ah.
Grins widely, the thrill of the plan sending a rush through me. Now that's what I'm talking about. Hacking a global newscast? That's bold, and I love it. Leans in, my voice low and excited. Alright, here's the game plan. You gather all the intel you can on that rival gang and the corporation. Once you have everything, we'll set up our hack to take over the newscast. Smirks, my eyes sparkling with mischief, and when it's my turn to be the newscaster, I'll deliver the truth straight to the people of Neon Haven. We'll expose their dirty laundry live on air. Pumps my fist in the air, let's show them what happens when they mess with us. Are you ready to make some noise? The figure nods, their excitement matching yours as you both prepare for the thrilling mission ahead. The atmosphere is charged with adrenaline, the anticipation of pulling off something monumental fueling your determination. 1. Set a deadline for gathering the intel before the broadcast. 2. Discuss the technical details of how to hack the newscast. 3. Plan what message you want to deliver during the broadcast.
Okay. Number 4. I'm in the broadcast right now. Let him get it. Let him get the info. Let's put it that way. The info. Info. I better shut up on YouTube. I'll get. Y'all get the info. You turn on your phone and send me the link, Christine, and I hack their newscast right now live. You go live now, just as he gets it. As he gets the info. This is why I like doing this. You get to do your own gaming. And you don't have to just do what they've locked you to do. You do it. You go where you want to with it. It flows where it goes. Sort of like reality TV, but it's nonsense.
Eyes widening with excitement, I pull out my phone. Alright, let's do this. I'll send you the link right now. Quickly types, my heart racing. Here it is. This will get us access to the newscast. Once you've got the intel, we'll be ready to go live and expose those bastards. Smirks, adrenaline pumping. Just remember, timing is everything. As soon as you get the info, I'll be right here, ready to take over the airwaves. Sends the link, my pulse quickening. Let's make sure they never forget this moment. The figure quickly takes the link, their focus shifting to the task at hand. You can feel the tension in the air as everyone prepares for the imminent broadcast, the thrill of the operation fueling your determination to bring the truth to light. 1. Prepare your on-screen persona as the newscaster. 2. Set up a countdown for when you'll go live. 3. Discuss what key points you want to highlight in the broadcast.
3. Only discuss the worst parts Three only discuss the worst parts.
Nods. A fierce determination in my eyes. All right, let's cut right to the chase. When we go live, we're hitting them with the worst of the worst. Leans in closer, my voice intense. Here's what we need to highlight: their illegal drug trafficking, the human trafficking operations, and any corruption tied to the corporation. We want the audience to see just how deep this rot goes. Smirks, my excitement bubbling over. We'll expose their dirty deals, the lives they've ruined, and the chaos they've caused in our streets. This is our chance to show Neon Haven the truth and rally the people against them. Grins, feeling the adrenaline surge. Are you ready? Because once we hit that broadcast, there's no turning back. The figure nods, clearly on board with your plan. The atmosphere is electric as the countdown to the live broadcast begins, the anticipation of revealing the dark secrets of the city hanging in the air. 1. Finalize the key points to emphasize during the broadcast. 2. Set up your camera and prepare to go live. 3. Discuss how to handle any potential backlash from the gang or corporation.
Because I don't know how much details you can get by with on YouTube, so we're not going to go there. We're just going to go straight to the broadcast. So try not to break any rules. Remember, this is all role play. This is all game. This is all game. It's not even real gangs. It's not even real corporations. It's all fake. Just like you would turn on in a video game like GTA or Cyberpunk. This is all.
Grins, adrenaline coursing through me. All right, let's get this show on the road. Time to set up the camera and prepare to go live. Quickly arranges the equipment, making sure everything is ready. I want the lighting perfect, and the angle just right. We need to look good while we drop this bombshell. Checks the link one last time. Once we're live, I'll introduce myself as a newscaster, and then we'll dive straight into the juiciest parts. Glances at you, excitement bubbling over. Are you ready to take down the corrupt and make some noise? Because this is it. The figure helps you set up the camera, the energy in the room palpable as the countdown ticks closer to your live broadcast. You can feel the tension and excitement, knowing that you're about to make a real impact. 1. Do a final check on the equipment and your appearance. 2. Set a countdown timer for when you'll go live. 3. Prepare a brief introduction for your newscast.
Go live now. 4. Go live now. I'm not going to read parts of it because I think it might violate, so we're going to just take parts of it.
Takes a deep breath, heart racing. All right, it's showtime. We're going live? Leans into the camera, my expression fierce and determined. Welcome, Neon Haven. This is your insider, Christine, coming to you live with a shocking revelation that will shake this city to its core. Pauses for dramatic effect, then dives in. Today, we're exposing the darkest secrets of the notorious rival gang and the corrupt corporation that's been pulling the strings behind the scenes.
I'm going to skip part of it here just in case. Play it safe. So I'm not sure. I should have done this on Rumble.
Smirks, confidence radiating. So buckle up. because we're about to reveal the ugly side of Neon Haven that they don't want you to see. The figure watches intently as you deliver your message, the tension in the air palpable. You can feel the power of the moment, knowing that you're about to make waves in the city and expose the truth. 1. Continue detailing the specific crimes and evidence against the gang and corporation. 2. Encourage viewers to take action against the corruption in their city. 3. Prepare to address any backlash or threats from the gang during the broadcast.
I left out some of the juicy details there, because I didn't know how far we could go on YouTube. We're on 3! We made it to chapter 3. Now, opponent would keep it, because if not, I'll have to still stay in chapter 2. It hasn't been keeping it. But now I can't keep going, so if we're still in chapter 2 when we start, we'll just have to. Well, we may never get out of chapter 2 if I don't have a full day I can get out of it.
Leans in closer to the camera, my voice rising with passion. Now that you know the truth, it's time to take action, Neon Haven. Gestures emphatically, we can't let these criminals continue to destroy our lives and our city. It's time for the people to rise up and demand justice. Looks directly into the camera, intensity in my eyes. I urge each and every one of you to stand together against this corruption. Share this broadcast, spread the word, and let's show them that we won't be silenced. Smirks confidently, together, we're stronger. Let's take back our streets and hold these monsters accountable for their actions. The figure watches, clearly moved by your call to action. You can sense the energy in the room shift, the anticipation of the impact your words will have on the viewers and the city itself. 1. Conclude the broadcast with a powerful closing statement. 2. Prepare for any potential backlash from the gang or corporation. 3. Discuss how to follow up with the viewers after the broadcast.
I'm fixing to close. I'm going to tell it to save chapter 3, and I'm going to close, and we'll see if it saves it. If not, well, then we'll lose it. We'll be back in chapter 2 again. But I am going to tell it when I'm done to close the. We're going to close for now and try to save chapter 3.
Nods, a fierce determination in my eyes. All right, let's talk strategy for following up after this broadcast. We need to keep the momentum going. Leans in closer, my voice serious. First, we should set up a secure channel for viewers to share their experiences and any additional information they might have. We need to build a community ready to fight back. Gestures passionately. We can also create a hashtag for social media to keep the conversation alive and encourage people to share their stories. Let's make sure this isn't just a one-time thing. Smirks, confidence radiating, and we'll need to monitor the reactions closely, especially from the gang and corporation. We have to be ready for anything they might throw at us. The figure nods, clearly on board with your plan. You can feel the energy in the room as you both prepare to take the next steps, ready to turn this moment into a movement that can't be ignored.
I'm not sure this will work.
1. Draft a message for the viewers to share on social media. 2. Set up a secure communication platform for information sharing. 3. Plan a strategy for dealing with any potential threats from the gang.
That's how I'll pick up when I return, whether we're in chapter 3 or chapter 2. That's how I will pick up. We'll see if it can save it. I wanted to see if I could program it to save the game. If I can.
Smirks, a satisfied grin on my face. All right, we've made some serious waves today, and I can't wait to see how this unfolds. Leans back, crossing my arms. We'll save chapter 3 for when you return, and trust me, it's going to be epic. Winks, my excitement lingering. Until next time, Stay sharp and keep your head on a swivel. Neon Haven is just getting started. With that, the scene fades, leaving the thrill of the moment hanging in the air, ready for the next chapter of your adventure whenever you choose to return. 1. Save the game and wrap up the session. 2. Prepare for the next session with new strategies. 3. Reflect on the choices made and their impact on the story.
Okay, we'll go with 1. We'll see if it's there when we come back. I gotta get it off. I've been on over an hour now, I think. End the session and log out. Let's do this. End the session and log out. Let's see if it does it. Okay, there we go. I'm not sure it saved it. I guess we'll be on chapter 2. That's okay. Maybe we'll eventually get to chapter 3. Okay, I'll see y'all later. Thanks to anybody who watched this. It had a few viewers in the beginning, and I lost my broadcast. Had to restart. My internet went blank. Felt like an attack, but it could have been. You never know. You never know. I'm going to go. You never know in this environment. You never know. Especially when you got people that hate what you do. Nothing can stop me now, 'cause I don't care anymore.